America is going to have a new Supreme Court justice. Who will it be? I'm going to tell you. If you followed the news recently, you know that America has lost an amazing woman, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and she died at the respectable age of 87 years old. She was suffering from cancer. Nobody was thinking that she would succumb right now, just a few weeks before the election, but it definitely stirred up the whole political game. First of all, President Trump gave his respect to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. He said that she was an amazing woman. She accomplished a lot. But the thing a president has to do is to nominate a new Supreme Court justice. And one name that came up right away was the name of Coney Barrett. She was also on the short list of the previous Supreme Court justice that President Trump chose. The first justice that President Trump nominated was Neil Gorsuch. He got confirmed. Then we had Brett Kavanaugh, and his hearings were like crazy. He was accused of sexual assault, and that was done by Christine Blasey Ford. This was all over the news. People were outraged. We had the Me Too movement, remember, with the pink hats, and it was all over. He finally got confirmed, but it was a very difficult process for everybody involved. And the past days, President Trump said that he was going to nominate a woman. It seems to be a good idea to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg with a woman, especially if you see the outrage that the previous confirmation hearings brought out. It was crazy, and I wonder, with a woman, it's very hard to maybe accuse them of sexual assault or come out saying that she's a bad person, because the Democrats are always talking about that we need to support women and believe women. So it would be weird if they start attacking a woman. The final nomination is going to be Coney Barrett, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. She is married. She has 7 children, 2 adopted children, and 1 child with special needs. So it seems like she's the whole package. What do they attack her on? They attack her on her faith. They think that that's going to blur her rulings. And it's also because they cannot really find much else. So I think she's a great choice, just because it's good to have a conservative woman on board. And I think she will make decisions based on the law and the Constitution. That's what America needs. So I think that she will get confirmed. When Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, it was a shock to the Democrats, because they were all preparing for the elections and they really hoped that she would live until after the elections, in case Biden wins, that he can choose a new justice. And apparently, when Barack Obama was still president, he asked her to step down so that he could nominate a new progressive justice, but she didn't want to do it. She wanted to work until the end of her life, which she did. Why are there 9 justices? It's because sometimes you have 4 or 5. And if you only have 8 justices and it becomes 4-4, then that's a tie. And you cannot have a tie at the highest court in the country. So it needs to be an uneven number. That's why now it's a little bit dangerous that there's only 8 justices. With the elections coming up, it's very important that we have 9 justices. And I know that some people are saying, let's just wait until after the elections to nominate someone, because apparently the last dying wish of Ruth Bader Ginsburg was, according to her granddaughter, to have the new president choose the new justice. But I don't think personally that there will be a new president, because even Ruth Bader Ginsburg said the last year of a president, the president's still in charge. So President Trump's still in charge, and the Constitution says that the president needs to nominate a new justice. That's what President Trump has to do by Constitution. He's following the Constitution, and he can do it now. And also, they can nominate and confirm within a few weeks even. They did that with Ruth Bader Ginsburg, so why couldn't they do that now? And the reason some say, yeah, you should wait after election, is because when Barack Obama was president, he nominated a justice, and that was Merrick Garland. But then the Senate, which was Republican, they didn't want to have a hearing. And if the Senate was a majority Democrats, they could have held a hearing and they could have continued. But now the Senate is Republican. So the Senate already said that we have the votes. We're going to put it up for a vote. And if there's a majority, we can confirm the justice. The reason I think it's important that we continue and that we will have 9 justices at Supreme Court is because some Democrats have already kind of insinuated that the election results will be challenged. For instance, Hillary Clinton said that Biden should not concede the election. There have already been a lot of talk about lawyers that are going to fight local election results. So when there are election results, it is very likely that it goes to Supreme Court to ratify it. And it's important that we won't have a 4-4 situation, that it will be 4-5 either way. So it's very important for the Constitution, for the country, for the safety and well-being of the country to have the Supreme Court filled to the full potential. Like I said, with these elections, so much is happening, and the Supreme Court is just another thing that's happening. So I'm looking forward to the hearing and possible confirmation of Coney Barrett. I will keep you posted. I'll see you later.